Every single addict I met is an extremely emotional person. And when I say emotional, I mean the kind of people who jump around in nightclubs and are extremely happy. No stoicism. You see these people in the club. Yeah, the club. Britney Spears, Rihanna, yeah. Morons. I could win $100 million on any street like that. These people are screaming because Rihanna's on a stage 40 meters that way. One of the world's fun. Extremely happy over dumb shit. Get angry or sad very quickly or for no real reason. And control their temper. Always talking about the past. Oh, why are you drinking? Oh man, you don't understand my life back in 2008. Crying about the past. They live in the past and they're highly emotional people and they have no emotional control. And because they believe they're supposed to be happy all the time, they try and medicate themselves with substances. They think, well, if I drink booze or I take drugs, I will feel happy temporarily. Of course that doesn't work. It destroys their life. Everything gets worse. It's a death spiral downwards. You're not supposed to be happy. Because I'm happy, because I deserve it. And if you deserve to be happy, you'd be happy too. And that's the truth. You don't deserve happiness until you get up and you go get it.
Alright, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. I want to touch base today a little bit about setting goals in your life. I've been trying to influence some of my friends in my life, and I've noticed that one
I started in Louisiana, and 32 years later, I've been here at Piedmont doing open heart surgery. We see so many complex surgeries that other hospitals don't get to see. It's a good place to work, and it's because of the people.
We are proud to be Piedmont.
What is your type?
I like him very hood.
Hood?
And paid. So let me soft. The street life better been there sometimes.
What about you?
I like unknown.
What do you mean by that?
Lames.
Lames?
And young.
So you like them when they doing their dirt, but they not caught.
Exactly. Smart.
God damn it. Okay.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
I just want to come on here and be real with y'all for a second. That, like, I know we joke around and kiki on here, but, like, there is a part of the single life where, you know, it's not all glitz and glam and whatever, like, at times, sometimes, not all the time, this shit is very frustrating. It gets annoying, you know, especially if you think you found someone and it's not your person, and then you have to put yourself back out there, be vulnerable again. It is annoying. It is frustrating. Sometimes you want to break your damn phone. You want to delete the apps. You want to block the numbers. Like, you just don't want to do it, because especially if you've been single for a long time, I'm motherfucking tired. I'm tired. So yes, it comes with the freedoms, but sometimes this shit is cut to
tired. I mean, tell me where she told one lie. Tell me where she told a lie. You can't. I don't think she told one lie right there. You see today, the prevailing message that women put out is that they're strong, they're independent, they don't need a man. You heard it all before. We already know this. And if they do want to deal with a guy, it's only a guy who is willing to pretty much pay for everything. They never have to work. They're just going to be able just to pretty much live the queen life. That's all. But we know that's not real life. We know a lot of the things people say, especially on social media, versus what they actually live in, are going to be two completely different things. And this is why I just think it's hilarious. Even when I hear from men, especially the younger ones, older generation, I can kind of get it. Older guys, 50s, 60s, maybe they've been burnt once or twice dealing with women, divorce or two. They're like, listen, I'm not dealing with women anymore. I'm done. It's over. I'm just being single and focused on my money. I get that. But when I hear younger dudes in their mid-20s and their early 30s talking about how they're done, they're just focusing on their money now, they don't want a relationship, they're just going to be single from here on out, I know that that's just a mask. I know that if the right situation came upon them, they'll jump on it in a second. But It's that fear that they don't want to put themselves back in the position that they were in the past. They were in a position in the past where a woman scorned them, a woman did them wrong, it didn't go the way they wanted, things didn't work out, they felt like they got used, whatever it is. And they don't want to go through those feelings and that emotions and feeling vulnerable like that ever again.
Where it's like, oh, you're single. I do feel lonely in this single girl journey. There are times where like your desire to have someone is heightened more than at other times. You like, damn, this shit is ass. Like there's no other way to put it. Especially if you're like the single girl in your friend group and you see everyone else like getting married, starting families. And it's just like, I know your friends probably don't feel that way about you, but you kind of think about it yourself like, damn, they probably looking at me like, poor girl. You know, like, your man gonna come, boo. Is he? Because I'm feeling like, I don't know, my package is missing and I don't have the tracking number.
Listen, I don't even got nothing negative to say about her because I think she's being about as honest as she could be about her. People living here in America. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. So if you're already living paycheck to paycheck or you struggling as someone single, what?
Even healthy people need health insurance. Find affordable coverage at georgiaaccess.gov.
Sister wanted to feel 100%. GGWB.
For yourself as well. You know, I think you
Oh,
can do
I'm
this.
totally fine. I
And you
just.
may be, but just in amongst public, and especially the entire football team, I think maybe elsewhere.
Okay, I will try to find a different. You know what? There's no reason for you guys to tell me what to do because I am my own person. I'm taking pictures for Halloween. I'm actually a content creator. This is how I make money.
Okay.
And I have like so many followers on Instagram. You guys really don't want to like mess with me.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
A few moments later.
I lost my Instagram for posting about God. Romans 1:18 says, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and wickedness."
God has set me free from that. I am not the old Rachel anymore, okay? When the Son sets you free, you are free indeed. It doesn't matter how dark your past is. It doesn't matter what you have done.
Here's why starting an OnlyFans was the worst decision I made in my life. Did not realize that I was literally selling parts of my soul and the money could have never made it worth it. I just wish that someone would have warned me and told me that I was going to be later experiencing PTSD from the sexual trauma and the experiences that I was subjecting myself to on a daily basis. Did not know that I would later need to be in trauma counseling. It brought me into way darker places than I ever could have imagined, and I never want to go back there.
I actually appreciate her honesty because I think more women need to hear that side of being an OnlyFriends girl. But can we all agree that trauma is a bit much? Trauma used to be you watched your friend die in war, you had your arm blown off by a grenade. Now all of a sudden if somebody doesn't use your proper pronouns, you have PTSD.
This Lionel Messi lookalike is being sued by 23 Iranian women after pretending to be the Barcelona star so he could sleep with them.
A win is a win.
No. No. Stop! That is f***ing haram! It is f***ing haram! Stop! No, I don't. No. If it was me in 2022, I would have probably done it. I don't fall into traps anymore.
Say girls go to college to get more knowledge, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. But how are we stupider if we manage to get stupider? Like, exactly, makes no sense.
Be careful, young man, you're speaking facts. People don't like that nowadays.
Oh, God, dating is a freaking disaster. It's not a place you actually want to be in your 50s. They all go for the younger women. So my dating puzzle, even though I think I'm pretty smart and I'm not bad looking and I am as invisible to, I'd say 70% of the men.
So it goes to show when women get older, it's their dating pool decreases. Time is on our side as men, and time is not on women's side.
The woman in that video's name is Paulina Poroskova. She used to be a supermodel. A couple of years ago, she made a video talking about how when she was younger, she used to get a bunch of attention and people used to just do stuff for her. Now that she's in her 50s, she says she gets no attention and all the men try to date younger women. She says she feels like she's invisible to 70% of men. So basically, she went from having the experience of a celebrity to having the experience of a regular man.
Will you take a bullet for me?
No. True. I feel so bad. I feel so bad I just said that. I probably would.
You said that
I would take a bullet for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Would I?
No. Yesterday, a creep told me he loved my long hair. So today I cut it. I love your neck.
Bang, bang, bow, 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 bow. Bodies! If you're a dude and you need some peace and quiet, this guy has a service for you.
Okay, for $500, we arrest you in front of your wife or your girlfriend. We come in hot. Police cars, siren lights, uniform, handcuffs, radio going, read Miranda. We'll even tase you for an extra $25, but there's a different waiver for that. We leave under very confusing circumstances, so it's hard for them to track you down. We take you to a campsite that's paid for, tent, beer, bait, fishing license, fishing equipment, and on Monday around noon, we release you at the Waffle House, and we can say it was a big misunderstanding.
I cannot be the only person that is noticed and is becoming increasingly disturbed by the fact that fitness influencer is starting to become synonymous with OnlyFans girl. Like, all of these ladies have it, and they're like, yeah, I'm a fitness influencer. It's like, no, you're not.
I had a realization. I was in Miami with my girl, and a couple guys from the beach, like working on the chairs and stuff like that, came out to me like, yo, I love your videos, bro. Keep it up. Fist pound, move on. And then the same amount of times my girl was getting the same attention. Wow, you're so beautiful. I love what you do with your hair. Thank you. I was like, why do we have the same self-esteem? It took my whole life sitting in the basement of a train station with an ungrateful cameraman. You know what she did? Took a shower, put on some lotion.
I get what he's saying, but I would much rather be a man. I love the process. I love building my value because once you get to the top, I'm sure the view is nice. I personally think the respect a man can get for his achievements is much more fulfilling than just getting attention because you're pretty.
If you were making $100K a year, how much did he need to bring home?
If I'm making $100K, 2 millionaires or billionaires are better than one. So I need him to make same amount.
Or more?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. If you were making $100K a year, how much does she need to bring home?
If I'm making $100K, damn.
Bruh, you better take me for this 40K.
If I'm making $100K,
40K.
then look, I'm gonna take her for
40K. Come on now, bro.
God damn, 60.
60?
I like 60.
Sir.
So why do men value money differently than women?
They have to be providers. They
I
have
think-
different standards than women.
100%.
They have
We have a different standard. We have a different way of living. So if it's up to me and I'm bringing home 100K and you bringing home 60, like, girls would never fuck with a dude. Let's say she's bringing home 100K and I'm bringing home 40. She wouldn't fuck with me. Dead ass. Dead ass.
different standards for women versus men.
My freshman year, I came into college at Virgin. I caught 10 that week.
Damn. Yeah.
I feel like my coach could throw the lobs too. He give out everybody their jersey. You can pick whatever number you want. Girls don't know if you're starting or whatever. They don't know what your situation is. I put up a 13. Girl. High school number.
Yeah, you 13. Anything below 20, you got it.
They give
21.
Give all the girls we're in the freshman dorms and it's co-ed, so you might literally have a girl right next to you. So literally go knock on girls' doors like, hey, my name is Ron. The joint was probably 12 floors, went to the top and worked our way over there.
Wow!
After I realized I had 10, I slowed down. I was kind of dirty.
He said, this ain't me.
I was like, bro.
He definitely telling the truth. I used to be a Division I athlete before I was a professional athlete, and what he's saying is true. But what he ain't telling you is the amount of guys that lost their scholarships because they were too busy chasing girls instead of chasing their dreams. What he ain't telling you about is the amount of guys that got women pregnant. It seems like right when you're doing the things to better yourself and you're really ambitious, that's when women come along. And if you don't have sexual discipline, they will drain your ambition and eat you alive.
Got him.
I have PTSD. I have post-traumatic disorder. I've got 5 baby mamas, and 2 of them I never cheated on.
Just take my balls!
We got Sydney Warren over here.
I'll be strapped.
All right, let's do it then. What is on your mind? Set, go.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
If you can't afford to fucking subscribe to my channel, fucking leave. I fucking hate you guys. Stop sending one bid. If you can't afford to subscribe, fucking leave. You can't afford my channel. I don't want poor people in my fucking chat. Serious at this point. If they don't need less than 100 bits, fucking ban them. They're disgusting. I'm sorry if they're fucking disgusting and they can't afford more than $1. Fucking ban them. I'm serious. They're disgusting. They can't even afford $1 fucking dollar. $1. Fucking ban them.
If it's just $1, why are you begging for it? I will never for the life of me understand why grown men will give their money to women that don't even like them. And I'm not saying it's good, but at least in the past, when you gave hundreds of dollars, you would at least get to sleep with the women. There are guys donating hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars just to message a woman. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Blac Chyna ain't messaging you. Bella Thorne ain't messaging you. While you sitting there beating your meat, the person on the other side of that phone is some 20-year-old Indonesian guy.
My video? What's up? What? No, nobody want to see you. Damn.
It's an evil world we live in.
Sir, I thought you didn't give pretty girls tickets.
You're right, we don't. Sign here.
You gonna learn today?
Bodies! I went home with him and I slept with him.
Yeah, I know what happened. Well, Brian bet me $50 and a pack of cigarettes. That he could sleep with you. So now I'm down $50 and a pack of cigarettes.
I honestly hate to see stuff like this. It's so tragic to see a man lose $50 in a pack of cigarettes. But I guess $50 in a pack of cigarettes is a lot cheaper than raising somebody else's kid. That's how you turn a frown upside down. This dude is a walking W. He didn't even give her the luxury of seeing him upset.
That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W.
What did I do?
Women.
Bum, bum.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. He's 28. He's a bum. Why does she want him but not me? I don't understand. I got good grades. I got a future. I'm like, why? And that's what I realized. They want bums. They want. I changed everything. I got a fade that week and everything. I started going crazy. I'm like, hey.
That's why I always pay attention to who a woman's dated in the past. Some women just like chaos. They're addicted to the up and down. They're addicted to the inconsistency. They're addicted to the chaos. They're addicted to it so much so that when they get into a relationship with a decent guy, they get bored. And when they get bored, they go right back to that guy they said was toxic. It's not our job to try to save a woman that's addicted to chaos.
I'm a control freak, I apologize.
I love it. What do you control other than a fork and a spoon? What the f are you talking about?
I lost weight for you, asshole. Look at this.
Holy shit. Where did you lose?
This is the after picture.
So you live in Colorado?
I'm actually kind of like nomadic, homeless right now between scenes.
Are you really homeless if you're built like a house?
That clip actually came from a comedy show where people volunteer to get roasted. Shout out to that lady who was able to take a joke. It just shows a certain amount of humility. It builds character.
Do you think that most men would simp for you?
Definitely, for sure.
You're 100% confident in that?
1000%.
Let's get it. We'll do 3 rounds.
Okay, I got one question for you.
What's that?
Would you simp for me?
Simp?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know, so you want to like take me on dates and like buy me stuff and stuff like that?
I gotta take myself on a date first.
I didn't ask that though.
I don't know. I'm 20, so you might not like me.
Would you simp for me?
Spending mad bag on you, yeah, that's definitely something. Because I'm not doing that for no female.
Would you simp for me? You looking?
Oh, no.
No. I'm not a simp.
There was not a single ounce of simping in they pimping. If you giving your time, money, and attention to a woman that ain't reciprocating any value, you gotta get that simping out your pimping.
That's why you shouldn't compare yourself to social media. This is what I would normally show, but 99% of the day, this is what I look like. I can still flex and work the lighting a little bit, but most of the time I'm just chilling. Like, there's nothing crazy going on here. This is why you can't rely on social media.
Would you also consider her obese?
I think
and would you say that
yes.
she's unhealthy?
Medically, I would say she's obese, but I couldn't say she's unhealthy because I don't know how she lives her life. I don't know what she eats. I don't know what she does with her day.
Isn't her body the resume of what she eats and what she does with her day?
Not necessarily.
Tell me more. What am I missing?
Well, again, there's a lot of genetic factors. And also medical factors too. Yeah. There are a lot of like PCOS and a lot of medical diseases and problems that contribute to people being bigger set.
Let's say that she wasn't one of those extreme outliers that does have some kind of severe medical illness that causes her obesity, that it was a consequence of her lifestyle choices. Do you think she's a good role model for young people?
I don't think I know enough about her to make an assessment.
Well, let's say in regard to her body and the way that she treats it, assuming that it is a consequence of her lifestyle choices, is she a good role model?
Well, there's a lot of factors into that. I don't know her diet. I don't know her exercise routine.
Would you say you know it just by looking at her? Why?
Absolutely.
Why not?
Because I don't know her. I don't know her. And I can't say what your exercise routine is.
But you can look at me and say, he looks like he eats a healthy amount.
I can't.
And he takes care of himself.
I can't.
I think that's where we'll disagree. I think I can look at people and say, this person is overweight and does not take care of himself.
I don't think you should though.
Why not?
Because that's unfair. You don't know that person.
I'm gonna go on a little rant. So if you have the attention span of a chicken sandwich, this part of the video probably isn't for you. I'm tired of people trying to act like bad habits are okay and in some cases trying to say that they're healthy. For example, I like to smoke a little bit of the devil's lettuce from time to time, but I still understand that it's not good. I hate when people try to say it's not addictive, it can actually be healthy. It doesn't make you lazy. Look at Joe Rogan. Let's just be honest, you ain't Joe Rogan. I hate when people say that bad habits are okay because once you start to believe that your bad habits are okay, you have no moral obligation to change the behavior. Anything that gives you a sense of happiness without hard work is pleasure. Drinking, smoking, eating, all of those are pleasure. And the biggest problems with pleasure is that it makes you complacent and it's addictive. And when you have an entire culture that thinks it's okay to be addicted to pleasure, you have a crumbling society.
How much to get you to stop? 20?
I'll stop for 100.
I'll give you 200 if you quit, because I could use you as a nightlight if the wife don't want to fool around.
Why you're tired, girl, carrying around them eyelashes all day long, huh?
City boy! City boy! I could use you as a nightlight if the wife don't want to fool around.
Why you're tired, girl, carrying around them eyelashes all day long, huh?
City boy! City boy!
If you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead. I'm John Kennedy, and I approve this message.
Shout out to all the police officers who do their job and do it well. I can only imagine how tough it is to deal with the worst of humanity every day.
Women better out than men. They're better at probably doing the dishes.
You're a victim.
All day light, all night light, let's get it light, let's get it light, let's get it light.
This is your daily reminder to get in the gym. Now, I know today Thanksgiving and everybody gonna be eating turkey, but don't eat so much turkey that you turn into a turkey. And if you have some spare time, get into the gym. Now, I'm not saying you gotta be in there all day, but you are the main character in your movie, and you owe it to yourself to become the baddest person you can be while you're on this planet. You can buy a nice car, you can buy nice clothes,